What up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be going over the changes that I made to clean up my code. But just for now, as you can see, I haven't really done anything. The battles are still kind of working. There is a bug if you go too fast, though. It'll just kind of start skipping over turns. Um, See if you wait too long on my turn or Josh's turn, it just waits and then it uh I don't know. See, like that. Every once in a while, it'll go faster. Um, I also kind of went ahead and kind of redid the damage for my battle to start incorporating the levels and the level that you are at. So now we should be able to do a little bit more damage this time around. Maybe not. Like I said, it's still kind of wonky. Everything with these loops and everything, and we got to make sure the code isn't repeating, and if it does, it's in the correct fashion. Uh, but I'm just going to continue on with this little example to kind of show off the game, to show off the work I've done so far. There are videos on some of this, how I implemented it, and everything. As you can see, now we're level 2. We have 95 experience points. After killing them, we can collect our keys and it'll count. We have money. And then on our ladder, we can heal just for the moment. So in this video, I think we're going to be continuing on just a little bit and maybe adding in another fight because this is an RPG after all, or and then we'll maybe have that fight be in this room, and then we can link it to this, so we can end up getting that key. So let's go ahead and jump into the code. So I cleaned up my battles class and our game functions. Now it just has a background, the attack options, the selection, which puts them all together. Um, and then instead of having the turns, now we just have battle items per turn. So this is just going to be the item menu and be specifically for the item menus and everything. And this is our magic menu. We will eventually start putting in. But going forward, maybe that might go into one of the players so it can control and whatnot. But let's kind of go back to our roots and let's put in another battle. So I think here we're gonna have to just make a new class. We might borrow some pictures from the Squirtle game we made. So we'll just go ahead and make class, and then we're gonna call it, it's gonna be a rat. So we'll go rat, and then it is going to need stat points and pygame.sprite. So it will pull from stat points and what was it? Pygame.sprite.sprite. All right, and now we have to initialize all of that. And just so we don't have to retype all of that out, we will just go ahead and copy and paste this here. All right, so let's do that. And there we go. So that is all. And it'll be a lot similar. It'll be similar to this or whatever, but it'll be a different picture. So let's go definition, load image. Because we always have to load the image of our character and stuff first. So that'll take, I think, just self. And then for now, we'll go pass. And then we're going to need a way to draw it on the screen. Actually, we'll need collision first. So collision, and this is going to need self, and then the player. Or instead of calling it player, we'll just call it Josh, since that's who it's mostly going to be right now. And we'll pass on that. And then we will need a way to load it all. Or I guess we'll call this one draw. So this is just how I kind of go about setting everything up when I do going to go forward with setting it all up. So I know I have to make a load image function. I have to make a collision function. I have to find a way to put it on the screen. So the load up function, is super simple. We'll just say, oops. So first we got to keep that, and we forgot our self.image, and we always make this none now so it doesn't load. And then kind of want to see how I did up here with the rectangle. Yeah, so I don't know if we need all of this. I don't really use the masks all that much at the moment. I more use rectangles. So we will go ahead and put that in there. So down here under our self.image, we're going to skip the mask because I don't use it. So self.rect is equal to none. Okay. So now we will go if self.image is none. We're going to say self.image. And this was originally I made it this way so I could put more things into the skeleton classes. And I don't have to worry so much about where to draw it. It already knows where to put it and the difference. So that's kind of where those self.d and self.t come into play, where those are like my identifiers. So it knows whose turn it is and who's what it identify as. So what different things it has to load through that function. It is just helping keep it a little bit more dynamic in that sense. So I can reuse some of this, but it's still kind of a game. It's going to be, I'm sure, thousands of lines of code in the long run. So we got to keep it as readable as possible. So if I do have any bugs, or when I go back and address the bugs, I know I got bugs. We will go ahead and have it a little bit more readable, and it should be easier to, uh, read through and fix. But anyways, I will be right back. I need to go grab this image out of my folder, and so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got that picture. This is going to be another battle. We go ahead and fight. So he will just be kind of wandering around the rooms, and come to think of it, this is not going to be the monster that we attach to that NPC. I want it to be one of the skeletons because, once again, foreshadowing, the mayor and the boss miner and the skeletons are, all kind of grouped together as they're an evil group. So this will just be kind of a level up monster that are just kind of in all the rooms, so I can battle and try to level up and whatnot. So this is the picture of the rat I want to put in. So now under here we can go from, whoops, yeah, and then join. We need to go, I put him under bad guys. Bad guys, and then we need to join this with the rat.png. Okay, so, and then if self.rect is none, then we want self dot rect to equal our pygame dot. Actually, we want to go self dot, yeah, pygame dot rect, and then we want self dot x, self x, self y, and then width and height. So our rectangle is just going to be that normal, basically get rect. It'll just be able to transform. So maybe we can make a giant rat as a boss or something. So let's go ahead and make that doable now. We'll go self.image. This might not work. Oh well, self.image.transform. No, it's yeah. Self.image is equal to pygame.transform. That's what it is. And then .scale. And then self.image. And then we need it by our self.width and self.height. So that way this will transform. We can make the image bigger, smaller, or whatever we want to do with it. And then it'll load that image. And then if the rectangle, it will also load the rectangle. So that should be enough for our load image. So under here, under our draw class, now we can go self.load underscore image. And we'll just call that. And now for our collision, we're going to want to say our collision is equal to hit underscore rat is equal to pygame dot rect dot collide. Oh, we must need to make this capital R dot collide collide rect right here, and then wait, it got rid of my parameters so fast I don't know what goes in there. All right. So self and then Josh. It might not like that because it's saying that it thinks our rectangle is none. Yeah, it cannot be none. So, I mean, if this doesn't work, we'll come back and get rid of this, but type dot ignore, because I hate having red lines all over my thing. So, but it will have a rectangle. Because we'll load all of that before the collision, so it will be there. It just doesn't think so. But anyways, if we go if hit underscore rat, and then we can go ahead and go the same as this. So maybe we'll have to put player battle and game in there. So player's already in there, and then we'll go game, and then we'll go battle. Right, that's how we had our other collision stuff. Yeah, so basically what this is saying is if I hit the rat, this game, which is going to be the Deluxe Adventure class, is going to be, the playing will switch to false, the battle will switch to true, and then the battle.t self name. So basically what that is I know how to do everything. So the battle monster. So that should be good as well. So now under our draw, we're gonna go self.collision. So And now I guess for this draw, we have to put in yeah, that's right. This is the rat, not my character class. So Josh, game, and then battle. That way we can plug these into here. Okay, so we got Josh, and then we got game, and then we got battle. Okay, so that knows how the collision, and then we will go. Oh, we forgot screen. We always need screen. And then we're gonna go screen dot split self dot image self dot rect. Okay, so now with these, that should be good enough. Oh yeah, we forgot to make a class. So we got to make an instance of the class. So rat1 is equal to rat. Oh man, this one just takes forever. So the name is going to be, rat1, because we might add more of them later. The class, he is a monster. And then his race, he's a rat. And then we'll make him level 2 hit points. They're rats, so they'll just have a simple 90 strength. They're not very strong, so we'll just give them a strength of 8. And then we'll just kind of mix different numbers here. I don't know if they make rats are actually kind of intelligent. So we'll kind of make them. They have no charisma. Um, we'll have 10 mana. So and then we're gonna want them to give us, let's just say 35 experience points for right now. The X and the Y. I don't know where we were gonna want to put him. So let's just put width. So integer, because we're gonna times it by, so width, I don't know, 0.75. Let's just say times 0.754, whatever. Let's just see where that lands it. And then the Y, we'll go int towards more the top of the screen, I guess. So 0.25. And then the width and the height, let's just make him 32 by 32. What was our other skeletons? Skeleton 2. So they're 94. Yeah, so 32 by 32 should be just fine. And then they will give us just 40 bits when they die. So there we go. We have our rat instance made. We should be able to load the image, detect it, and draw. We're not going to be able to battle him or anything at this point in time. So under our levels and room 9, we are now going to go pm dot rat1 dot draw, and then we're going to need the screen. How did I do that? Okay, yep, I did do the pm dot Josh B, because he is going to be part of our battle. And then I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this here, I guess. Yeah, I can. I just do it this way, I guess. So my battles was next. GF dot battles. and then game. I think that's how it was supposed to go. Game first and then battle. So game and then gf dot battles. Battle. That's how I did battles. And then it's got to be big. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, no errors, no errors. It probably wouldn't throw an error until this page, but hey, once again, there's no collision. He is there though. So he's there. We'll make him move around, and we'll fix the collision on the next video, or I'll show you how I fix the collision on the next video. That's probably where I'm going to wrap it up for now. So I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if there's any specific thing you want to see or me want to go over in my code or anything like that. All right. Bye.